Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Tuesday, October the 28th of the beautiful year 2025, and we are back for the 2025 Paldas League tournament. This is our third and third and last of the major events of the year, and there are already some people in the chat. Hello Perek, hello Nitzrek, hello AVGEEK, hello Sleepy Maddie, welcome in the stream. We are about to start a super division match today. This is a match between the players who are already qualified for the 2026 Paldas Cup but wanted to play. And hello Hannah, welcome in the stream as well. As the countdown was going, I briefly checked your insane level 19 game. Congrats for that. Well done, Hannah. Yeah, so these are the players who are already qualified for the 2026 Paldas Cup, but they want to play. They don't want to wait 2 months for the next tournament, so we decided to organize a so-called super division for the players. So let's take a look at the standings so far. Let's see how the things are going. Super division, we have 5 players there who decided to play. Currently, Merke and AVGEEK both with clean sweeps in their first matches. RURCZAK, on the other hand, currently as you can see, as the fifth, the last in the standings with a 0-5 loss against Merke in his first match. Yeah, so today this is a chance for my compatriots maybe to bounce back. Unfortunately, the Merke effect was too strong for RURCZAK in this first match. Today, a new chance, a new day. Few words about the rules of this event, as the players are not playing for any qualification spots because Division 1 is the division to get those qualification spots, but we still play the same rules as all as the other 3 divisions. So level 18 starts only, no line caps, so level 19 Malans are strongly encouraged. So we want to see some 19 play if possible. SPS controller and handcam are mandatory for this event, and we play best of 9. So the first to win 5 games wins the entire match, and the scoring system is as follows. If you win the match not in a decider, so every win 5-0, 5-0, 5-1, sorry, 5-2 and 5-3 are worth 3 points. Win in a decider, so 5-4 is worth 2 points. Loss in a decider 1 point, and loss not in a decider is worth 0 points for the standings. And of course, all of the matches of the Super Division are also ELO rated, so ELO rating is also at stake. So let me show you the standings in the ELO ratings. As for now, AVGEEK world number 8 with the ELO rating of 1754, but as you can see, AVGEEK only 1 point behind Le, 8 points behind Shuichi, 21 points behind Sam. So yeah, those players are definitely within the reach. RURCZAK after the 0-5 loss against Merke dropped to world number 11, currently with 1735. But as you can see, RURCZAK also not that far behind Elias, 9 points, 16 points to Hannah. So actually, RURCZAK can come back to top 10 with a win today, dropping to world number 12. Nah, this is not possible. 95 points difference between world number 11 and world number 12, so this is not happening for sure. So RURCZAK can only gain spots, can't lose any. And hello Dragonheart, also welcome in the chat. Few words about our players. Let's see some stats. RURCZAK comp PB of 671, AVGEEK comp PB of 691. So both players yet to score 700k in comp. This tournament is good for achieving this result, as we had already 3 players who joined the 700. So we had already 3 players, yeah, joined this 700k club. In the ELO ratings, currently RURCZAK with 1735, AVGEEK with 1754. You saw the standings. So according to ELO odds, AVGEEK should be 53 to 47% favorite to win this match. But yeah, let's be real, 20 ELO points difference is not a big difference. It's like 50-50. Yeah, 53-47 is basically, yeah, almost 50-50s. As you can see, RURCZAK lost to Merke 0-5, got the highest score of 512,000. As mentioned, got a little bit of Merke effect in this match. Tried to play as best as possible, but unfortunately the match didn't go the way RURCZAK wanted. On the other hand, AVGEEK pretty clean sweep against LE. As you can see, 600,000 in one of the games and total score of 1.4 millions in 5 games, so like 300k per game. This shows that LE wasn't performing that well. But yeah, AVGEEK took the win. Yeah, AVGEEK, this is a good thing. I need to find a way to, to filter in a like effective way the matches from the database between the players. Yeah, and maybe I can say more about your match history. Unfortunately, I haven't checked how it went. Yeah, between you and RURCZAK in the recent matches, if you have played any against each other. So yeah, this is definitely something I have to do, and we will have to check how it's possible. Definitely good idea. I will need to spend some time to find a solution, and maybe we can do it. And we have also Supermark64 in the chat. Yeah, there is a Maciorino for this event. There is you can see the link in the chat if you wanna donate some amount of money. Feel free to do so. But we have our scheduled time on the clocks. 21 UTC is there. So let me check if the players are live, and I will bring the players to our screen. Yeah, the players are warming up, so here we have both RURCZAK and AVGEEK. RURCZAK on the right, RURCZAK on the left, AVGEEK on the right. And yeah, dear players, as always, you can choose if you wanna play an increment match or a reroll. It's yeah, always I leave the decision always to our players. But while the players are warming up, let me give them some pieces for game number 1. The seed will be B00441, B00441. Increment is the way, says AVGEEK. So let's see what will RURCZAK say to that. Oh, that's interesting. B00640 was your first. 1.1. Is it a sign of a good luck or a bad luck? We'll see. We will see. Okay, so RURCZAK agreed to the increment. And RURCZAK, the schedule time is there, so your warm-up should have been done before the match. Was the second lowest score on the NDS shit leaderboard at that time. Oh, interesting fact. Not that, you know, following closely those wrong version scores, but yeah, good to know that. Okay, so it looks like RURCZAK is ready with this ready in the game. AVGEEK with the classic hover 3. So good luck, players, and let's start game number 1 in this match in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 00441. Yeah, the seats are correct, and we are in game number 1. Well, AVGEEK starts with a little bit of misdrops. This is a chance for RURCZAK to build a little bit of a lead. Of course, this shouldn't be. Oh, but now it's looking very dicey. Can AVGEEK survive the board? Okay, slowly but surely. AVGEEK is doing a good job, but now RURCZAK is falling into some troubles. When RURCZAK went for this tag and RURCZAK tops out, oh no! RURCZAK topped out at 52,000. So AVGEEK, you have a chase down. 53 is your target. And AVGEEK's board is also climbing, and we have a first potato of the day. Double potato, but RURCZAK with more points, and RURCZAK takes this game. RURCZAK leads 1-0. Yeah, both players a little bit of a false start, so to speak, or as Mars would say, warm-up is done. Let's hope that game number 2 will be better. The players are ready, so let's start the game in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, probably the seed was also playing a factor, as both players got into trouble that early and neither could survive. So let's see how this seed will work. Oh, and AVGEEK a little bit of a misdrop. Shouldn't be bad. RURCZAK reopens the well. RURCZAK increases the score to 64,000. AVGEEK currently with 36,000 points. AVGEEK reopens the well. The next long bar will be worth 22,800 points. But where is the long bar? Finally, the long bar appears. AVGEEK with a Tetris. And the RURCZAK is currently around 50k ahead at the same line count. So like 2.5 Tetrises is the lead for the Polish player. $140 for RURCZAK, 112 for AVGEEK. And we are 40 lines in. RURCZAK needs to skim few lines. 177 now, 200 for RURCZAK, 232 for AVGEEK. Halfway through level 18, this is maybe not the highest pace for both players, but yeah, luckily they are in the game. AVGEEK currently with 30,000 points lead. And both players doing a good job. And RURCZAK double Tetris to 348, AVGEEK meanwhile with 399. So AVGEEK 50k ahead still, and the difference stays at this rate for quite a while. And we are approaching transition in about 25 lines, so players please be aware of it. 50k is not the safest of a lead. Both players can play on 19, so it looks like this game might be decided on 19. Yeah, let's see how well prepared for 19 in comp our players are today. Oh, and RURCZAK gets 2 long bars, one for the Tetris, the other one to fill the dependency. Oh, so many long bars in a quick succession there were. RURCZAK 441, AVGEEK 475, Tetris for AVGEEK, and Tetris for RURCZAK. So now currently 30,000 points, so RURCZAK was able to reduce the lead by about 1 Tetris, but we are approaching transition very soon. So the board health is needed for both players to be able to play on the 19, and RURCZAK transitions with 490, AVGEEK with 506. So this is not a big difference, and this might be all decided on the level 19 speed. So let's see how well our players can play on 19. AVGEEK in a quite of a high board, but gets the piece to the right, opens the well, and would like to see a long bar soon. Can't get the piece to the left, the J piece, but gets the L flat, and AVGEEK can't do anything more. AVGEEK tops out at 539, so 540 is your target. RURCZAK 540. Yeah, so definitely a way better game than game number 1. Both players able to go to level 19 transition. Oh, but now RURCZAK is pretty high, and the pieces are not cooperating with RURCZAK's board, and I'm afraid we might have a first failed chase down of the day, and this is it. 534 RURCZAK is the top out score, so AVGEEK wins game number 2 by about 9,000 points. It's 1-1. GG's. Yeah, the Tetris you got into 19. Yeah, that was making the game difference. That's true. That's true. But yeah, 2 games in, it's 1-1, and the players are ready for game number 3, which starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So RURCZAK starts with 50,000, AVGEEK with 90,000. So AVGEEK 2 Tetrises more efficient than RURCZAK at the opening lines of this game number 3. So we have 150 for RURCZAK, 145 for AVGEEK. So we are basically now neck and neck, 150 for both players. And a similar line count. Oh, now AVGEEK with a lot of dependencies and RURCZAK with misdropped OPs, but yeah, RURCZAK is able to get out of it. AVGEEK should be fine as well. This Tetris helps a lot, and both players are regaining control over their boards. 202 meanwhile for RURCZAK, 183 for AVGEEK, and AVGEEK still needs to skim a few more lines to, you know, to be in the prime scoring position, so to speak. And RURCZAK meanwhile with a clean board and a Tetris setup. RURCZAK gets a Tetris. Oh, and RURCZAK, yeah, adjusted for this kind of setup, and it worked perfectly for RURCZAK. I didn't even know how to call it in English, so sorry for that. But I hope you all saw what RURCZAK did. 272 for RURCZAK, and we have 197 for AVGEEK. AVGEEK finally clean, finally gets a long bar for a Tetris. RURCZAK with a clean board, getting one more Tetris, and RURCZAK with another Tetris. So pretty good long bar timings for the players in the recent few lines. 321 for RURCZAK, meanwhile 267 AVGEEK, and we are in the 80s lines of this game, so still more than 40 lines before transition to level 19. This time RURCZAK enjoying a lead in this game. $394 for RURCZAK, $317 for AVGEEK. RURCZAK 417 at 101, AVGEEK 385 at 107. So this is looking like a 3 Tetris lead for RURCZAK, real 3 Tetris lead. For 86, RURCZAK 412, AVGEEK. And we are approaching the transition within the next like 10 lines or so. So players be aware of it. Level 19 is coming. RURCZAK 536, AVGEEK 440. So it looks like AVGEEK this time will need some 19 play. 560 is the transition score for RURCZAK and 447 for AVGEEK. Now let's see how this level 19 race develops and who of the players can get more points post transition. Oh, a nice pull forward by AVGEEK. RURCZAK now needs to bring the board down, but it's only climbing. Okay, gets something now. Something to the left will be needed. Gets the LPs over. Oh, and AVGEEK can do anything more. AVGEEK tops out at 144 lines with a score of 469 to 0. So this means RURCZAK takes this game with a score of 579, 120, 579, 120. 3-0, and RURCZAK leads 2-1. So RURCZAK ahead after 3 games. The players are ready for game number 4, which starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. E3-0-4-4-1. Yeah, the seats are correct. To double check. Yes, so after this potato in game number 1, we had 2 full games in game number 2 and 3. It looks like our players are warming up. And yeah, let's maybe see some 600Ks finally. Oh, but now RURCZAK starts with a little bit of a problematic board, so this is a good chance for AVGEEK to take a lead in this match. Okay, Dragonheart, thank you for informing us. I hope, yeah, the storm won't be that bad. Yeah, but in case we lose AVGEEK, we know what happens, so I hope the weather in the US won't be that cruel to interrupt our stream. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, of course. Yeah, if the stream goes down, we have this covered in the rules, so the game will be then replayed and so on. So yeah, no problem for that. But as for now, both players are playing, both streams are visible to us, so let's hope it stays like this. And yeah, we are in game number 3, RURCZAK with 162, AVGEEK with 141. $58 for RURCZAK, 240 for AVGEEK. Oh, but RURCZAK was a few lines behind, so actually at the same line count, RURCZAK is 40k ahead. So 2-3's lead for the Polish player at the same line count. RURCZAK shaking head. What is going on? The board is maybe not optimal. Oh, but it's now getting a little bit complicated, but RURCZAK gets some pieces to bring it down, but still the tower in the middle. It's not a typical Finnish tower, but it's still kind of an annoying tower, but RURCZAK is able to bring it down. 316 for RURCZAK, 294 for AVGEEK. And yeah, we are approaching 100 lines of this game. And RURCZAK around 1 Tetris ahead at the same line count. So we have 367 for RURCZAK, 365 for AVGEEK, but AVGEEK 4 lines ahead. So this is like 1 Tetris lead for RURCZAK, considering the line count. 440 for RURCZAK, now 457 for AVGEEK, but RURCZAK is this 4 lines ahead, so 4 lines behind, sorry, so yeah, basically we are pretty tight. AVGEEK transitions with 480, RURCZAK transitions with 480 as well, so oh, RURCZAK has one more line, but yeah, probably. Oh, maybe RURCZAK will transition with another Tetris. RURCZAK is kind of sacrificing the board for the last Tetris and gets it. RURCZAK transitions with 510, and RURCZAK's board is so bad that RURCZAK can't do anything more. AVGEEK, you have a chase down 511. 511 is the target to take this game. So AVGEEK needs few more lines to take this game. No risk required, and AVGEEK completes the chase down. It's our favorite score after 4 games, guys, which is 2-2. Yeah, of course, level 19 Malins are strongly encouraged, so let's see how far AVGEEK can go. In this game. Yeah, RURCZAK made a decision to sacrifice the board and to go for the final Tetris. I'm not sure if nowadays in the Super Division in this level if it's the correct way to go. And level 19 plays a role, bigger and bigger role with like every single tournament. As you can see, AVGEEK is having a pretty nice game. Oh, but now those S's and Z's. But AVGEEK finds a nice way how to deal with these weird pieces. Okay, long bar to the left. Oh, and the right side, the left side is now falling apart, and I'm afraid AVGEEK can't do anything more. But 200 lines, this is a nice game. 561, 780 for AVGEEK, over 200 lines. Yeah, it was a pretty good run. Well done. Okay, so 4 games in, we are tied 2-2. 5 more games are possible in this match, and the players are ready for game number 5, which starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, RURCZAK, the 2 game my compatriot lost were pretty good ones in terms of scores. Average 520k, average lines 148, so pretty good in terms of statistics. Yeah, but as mentioned, me as a commentator now commentating these amazing players, you know, maybe I'm complaining too much, but I think like RURCZAK made a strategical mistake in the previous game, sacrificing the board for the last Tetris. Yeah, but I can have this topic open for conversation. Maybe people in the chat don't agree with me, would like to hear your opinion if you have a different point of view. But yeah, considering the level of play in the Super Division, I think that nowadays level 19 plays a big factor in the matches. So we have 120 for RURCZAK, 107 for AVGEEK. RURCZAK is ahead in point, so was for a while, but is also behind in lines. 175 for RURCZAK, 178 for AVGEEK. So at the same line count, it's about 1 Tetris advantage for the Polish player. RURCZAK with another Tetris increases to 222. AVGEEK with 232, but yeah, RURCZAK is the same line count, around 1.5 Tetris is ahead right now. AVGEEK opens the well and gets a long bar for a Tetris. 267 at 83 lines. RURCZAK with at 95 at 74. RURCZAK needs to open the well, gets the well open, gets a long bar for a Tetris. RURCZAK 321 at 82, AVGEEK 291 at 89. And RURCZAK created a long bar dependency. Oh, and covered the dependency as soon as the long bar arrived. So yeah, pretty unfortunate for RURCZAK. I needed to skim a few additional lines. But considering the line count, RURCZAK is still ahead in this game. 356, now 378 for RURCZAK at 101, 342 for AVGEEK at 102. So around 1.5 Tetris lead for RURCZAK. It was at the same line count, and we are approaching the transition pretty soon, about 20-25 lines. So yeah, I'm curious what the players now will prepare. Will RURCZAK try to focus more on bringing the board to a state where level 19 play will be possible, or will RURCZAK go once again for the last Tetris at any cost? Let's find out. 432 for RURCZAK, 417 for AVGEEK. AVGEEK now will transition within the next Tetris. RURCZAK has 2 more Tetrises available. And AVGEEK transitions with 465, a pretty nice board. RURCZAK. Oh, and RURCZAK's board is kind of getting out of control. 465 was the transition score for AVGEEK. The transition score for RURCZAK is 484, so RURCZAK around 20k ahead at transition point, but now AVGEEK needs to access the left side of the board, but gets 2 long bars and is able to lower the board. So AVGEEK should be fine. RURCZAK also needs to open the board, but get some pieces, and it looks like both players are able to survive their boards. And we are in the level 19 race, so this is probably the longest of the races. Oh, and AVGEEK a little bit of a misdraw, but gets some pieces. Oh, and RURCZAK now in a lot of trouble, and RURCZAK probably can't do anything more. RURCZAK tops out at 498, and AVGEEK takes the game by 1000 points. 498, 900 for RURCZAK, and 499, 460 for AVGEEK. So this is less than 1000. It's 560 points. This is what separates the players, and this game goes to AVGEEK. AVGEEK leads 3-2 after 5 games, but this one was a very close one, the closest game of the match so far. Yeah, this was less than a single. Yeah, that was that was kind of interesting game, but yeah. AVGEEK takes it and leads 3-2. RURCZAK already ready for game number 6. And hello, Micho. Welcome in the chat. Good evening. And we have Harvard 3 from AVGEEK, so the players are ready. Game number 6 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, so RURCZAK starts with a pretty clean board. AVGEEK needs to open the board after some early troubles. RURCZAK now also blocked the well, needs to reopen it, and would like to see a long bar very soon. Yeah, RURCZAK is forced now to burn. Get some pieces, but would like to see a long bar very soon. This board is kind of high, and RURCZAK wisely decided to scheme some additional lines to have more comfortable situation. 80,000 for RURCZAK. Meanwhile, AVGEEK is clean with 69, and we are 30 lines in. RURCZAK with about 30k lead. Oh, and AVGEEK misdrops the J piece. So we have 99, 100,000 for 100,000 for AVGEEK and 154 for RURCZAK. But RURCZAK now is a little bit high and needs to bring the board down, but has a pretty nasty long bar dependency. Okay. RURCZAK opens the dependency, but is still not done with the deck. This is not looking great for the Polish player right now. Okay, get some pieces. And the long bar helps a lot, and RURCZAK slowly but surely bringing the board down, and we have oh, and RURCZAK is not done with the deck yet. Oh, RURCZAK now needs a long bar. RURCZAK now needs a long bar, otherwise it will be very difficult to survive it. And gets a long bar, gets another long bar to fill it in the left side. So RURCZAK kind of saved by the RNG. 199 for RURCZAK, 144 for AVGEEK. So RURCZAK, despite having this high situation, is still ahead in this point in this game. This was a scary moment for RURCZAK, but now both players with clean boards, and RURCZAK 30k ahead at the same line count. So let's see what happens further in this game. Got 269 for RURCZAK, 236 for AVGEEK. And similar line counts. RURCZAK is taking medication for good stacking, says Micho. 341 for RURCZAK, 284 for AVGEEK. AVGEEK at the same line count is like 13,000 points behind. So this is less than a Tetris. RURCZAK, oh, and is RURCZAK risking for this Tetris? Yes, RURCZAK is risking and is rewarded for it. So we have RURCZAK with 368, AVGEEK with 353. and RURCZAK transitions with 406. AVGEEK is at 406 at 125 lines. So RURCZAK needs to stay alive on this level 19 game as long as possible. And RURCZAK is going for a Tetris and gets rewarded for it. Gets a Tetris, gets the piece to the left. AVGEEK transition with 453. So let's see how this game develops. RURCZAK now. Okay, RURCZAK went for a little bit of a craziness, but now is bringing the board down. 443 for RURCZAK, 462 for AVGEEK, and we have another level 19 race in this match. Oh, and RURCZAK misses the piece to the left, but goes for this L flat to the left, and RURCZAK can't do anything more. AVGEEK takes this game, and AVGEEK leads 4-2, which means AVGEEK you won't go home empty-handed from this match. Yeah, at least a decider for you is guaranteed, and we know even loss in a decider is worth worth 1 point for the standings. So, and yes, so we are now in a situation where RURCZAK will need to win 2 games in a row to force a decider. And AVGEEK trying to survive this board. He's getting some pieces, and the T to the left was good. Okay, AVGEEK goes for the triple. Not worth risking it. Oh, and AVGEEK with some very disciplined safe strats with those long bars flat. I kind of liked it. Okay, and level 26 for AVGEEK. AVGEEK is now going for a Tetris and gets rewarded. 570 for AVGEEK, 210 lines. The longest game of the match is happening right now. Oh. Okay, but it's still possible for AVGEEK to survive. Something to the left is needed. Okay. It's not the easiest board to survive. Oh, and AVGEEK can't do anything more, but 221 lines and 584, 680. Yeah, another deep run into level 19. Well done, AVGEEK. This was nice to watch. Level 28, maybe. Who knows? I have to check it. I kind of you know, for me it's kind of like obvious that you can get those kind of long games AVGEEK, but maybe it didn't happen in the comp so far yet. Yeah, we'll need to check it. So guys, AVGEEK leads 4-2, so it means RURCZAK needs to win 2 games to force a decider. You can only take 1 game at a time, so let's see what happens in game number 7. The players are ready, so the game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So level 19 play definitely is the factor today, and as you could see, the players are not able to get like a bigger advantage than like 1 or 2 Tetrises on 18. They go for pretty similar scores, and as for now, the level 19 is making the difference. And of course, game number 5, the game where the difference in points were only 560 points in favor of AVGEEK. So, opening scores. RURCZAK starts 39th with 141, AVGEEK with 106. So once again, RURCZAK a little bit more efficient in the opening lines of the game. But then, as you could see in the last games, RURCZAK wasn't able to keep the advantage going into the transition. Oh, and RURCZAK now needs to be careful. Playing that high might be risky, and RURCZAK can't afford losing any more games. RURCZAK needs to stay alive and need to pace well. So we have RURCZAK with 182, AVGEEK with 183. Oh, and a Tugi spin for AVGEEK with this SPs. Maybe Tugi is not playing in this event, but Tugi spins are with us. It's kind of interesting that no matter what division we are playing, the Tugi spin will come sooner or later. Okay, so 74 lines for AVGEEK with 260, 75 for RURCZAK with 263, so pretty close scores in this game number 7. A pretty important game for RURCZAK. Oh, and RURCZAK hangs the SPs to the left and hangs another L, and this is GG for RURCZAK. RURCZAK can't do anything more. Tops out at 266,000 flat. AVGEEK has more than enough points. AVGEEK takes them a game and a match 5-2. But as always, AVGEEK, it's your privilege as a match winner who is still in the last game to have your victory run, victory lap. If you wanna play this game out, feel free to do so. You have full right to do it. And it was a kind of a tough match for RURCZAK. Unfortunately, another loss for the Polish player. 2 losses in 2 matches. But this time RURCZAK at least won a few games. And yeah, 2 matches left RURCZAK for you against Le and against Serenity. So you'll see. Yeah, you'll still have some chances to bounce back and to maybe get a win or 2 to finish the season. And AVGEEK is approaching transition, so let's see if we can see more of level 19 play today. For 50 transition for AVGEEK. Oh, but this board is looking pretty complicated, and AVGEEK tops out at 462,580, but still a great performance by AVGEEK, who takes the game in a match 5-2. Congratulations! Yeah, the score doesn't say the whole story, and the games were closer than the final match result says. But let's take a look at our match stats after 7 games. Yeah, unfortunately, not a single 600k in this match, but there was some good games by AVGEEK, 2 games over 200 lines. RURCZAK, as you can see, pretty decent losing scores, so was very consistent today, but yeah, unfortunately there was not enough points to win more than 2 games. And AVGEEK now, I will show you the standings just in a second. I need to report the match. So AVGEEK will take the lead in the division. Looks like the match is reported. Yeah, and we have it. AVGEEK with 2 matches played and 6 points. Currently, we will see what happens with Merke versus Serenity match. Probably it might be possible to play this match on a Sunday, maybe at 18 UTC, but I'm still waiting for confirmation from both players. It looks like Merke confirmed. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. If Merke wins, then yeah, we'll keep the match between AVGEEK and Merke for later. This might be our final match of the season, but we will see how it all develops. Yeah, and you can see also the other divisions. I will tell you something that we have one match scheduled for tomorrow, and this will be a Division 2 match between 2 European players, Jani and Michu. Jani versus Michu. The match is scheduled for tomorrow. So we'll see. Jani currently with 0 points in the standings. Jani will try to get some points on the table. Yeah, AVGEEK, I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you playing more PAL. You definitely can give us some good showing. You showed a great performance today after this game one. After this game one potato, the other games were very consistent, and yeah, especially those 2 games with over 200 lines was nice to watch. Okay, guys. So before we go offline, I have also reported the match for ELO. And it should update in a second. AVGEEK gains 18 ELO rating points for this win, and now currently with 1772, currently world number 6. Only 3 points behind Sam, and 30 points behind Cobra, 33 behind Robin. So this is looking better for you, AVGEEK. Yeah, you don't play Tuki and Merke, and you are regaining the rating. But of course, one match with Merke still be ahead of you. But a win against Merke could be a big win in this regard. So we'll see. We'll see what will be possible. There's still one PDM in. Oh, Yanni is in the chat. Yes, Yanni, your match versus Michu is tomorrow on 18 UTC, Wednesday. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But AVGEEK, you still have some matches till the end of the year to climb the standings. So yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Yeah, RURCZAK, as mentioned, stays on world number 11, currently with 1717. So we will see how RURCZAK can play the last 2 matches of the division. Good news for RURCZAK is that yeah, you probably played the two toughest opponent, Merke and AVGEEK. So now you have the matches against Le and Serenity ahead of you. So it looks like it might be a little bit easier, but of course it's no match is easy in this division. Yeah, so for tomorrow there is only one match scheduled, Yanni versus Michu. For Friday we have two matches, Division 2 Hepta versus Tony at 17 UTC, and finally Dobry will play his first match of the season in Division 3. His opponent will be Zhuravlyov. Then we have one match scheduled for Saturday we have a Division 1 match, 17 UTC, Robin versus Cobra. Okay guys, so I think we are going to rate someone. I would like to thank you for being here with us in the stream. We'll have one match tomorrow, and I'm looking to rate someone, but I think the best thing to do will be to go and check what happens in the wrong version tournament. There is Pixel Andy playing against Chroma, who I see topped out at 194, so Andy winning game number 1, but we'll see what happens then. And yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching today. We'll be back tomorrow for Yanni versus Michu. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.